I just got done with my workout and I'm about to head to the store, but I was thinking while I was doing my workout that honestly, before I did my workout, that I really did not want to. Like, did not have the energy. Today's been kind of a rough day. I was just not feeling it, and I did it anyway. It was maybe not my best work, but I did it. And I used to be a little bit of an athlete. I rodeoed a lot. I played some volleyball. I used to be a pretty athletic kind of gal. I loved to work out. Getting old, and then with the blood clots in my lungs, I still have a lot of scarring, and so it has gotten a lot harder to find the motivation, I guess, to do that kind of thing. But what I wanted to share is that something is better than nothing. Just do something. If it is overwhelming, if you just feel completely overwhelmed, like the thought of putting on shoes and boob gel or a sports bra or the chesticle restraint, whatever you want to call it, if it just feels so overwhelming, do it without. So don't do the high impact cardio, if you don't have your boob gel on, but just do something. And today I had to do it with my shoes off, because putting my shoes on just really felt really overwhelming. And for a long time, since I had the blood clots in my lungs, I've not been able really to do the cardio that, all the full range cardio with all the videos and everything. So I've had to do a lot of modifying on that. And I've had to modify, some of the moves as well. And that makes me feel some type of way. It's hard. It's hard on, I don't know, maybe my ego. I don't know. It makes me feel a little less than. It makes me feel like I don't really want to do it because it's going to make me feel some type of way. But I can't just allow myself to sit on the couch or ignore the fact that I've got to keep my strength up. So I guess I'm rambling. I know I'm rambling, but I guess what I'm really wanting to say is just do something. Even if all you do is some of the functional strength training, if it's completely overwhelming to go to the gym, don't go to the gym. Don't buy the gym membership. There's workouts that you can do at home. And yes, you do have to be very accountable to yourself. But you can search on YouTube. You can join, my little community is She Tough Fitness that my college rodeo friends started several years ago. And even I started, when all of that started, I was in a lot better shape because it was before my blood clots. And so it's still a little bit in my brain. It still makes me feel some type of way to know that I can't even do these 25-minute workouts to the intensity level that I used to and to the intensity level that I want to. So there's a part of my brain that says, what's the point? Why even do it if we cannot just go beast mode, because you're not going to get any air? And that is probably one of the most miserable feelings that I have ever felt in my entire life, not being able to breathe. So I've really had to lower my standards a lot and just, progress over perfection. So what I've really been focusing on a lot is building my strength, because I know as I get older, if I continue to allow it to just dissipate, then I'm not going to be able to rope as good as I did or can or should. I'm not going to be able to ride. I still love to ride. I still love to run barrels. I still love to rope, and it's not going to go my way. I still love to ride. I still love to run barrels. I still love to rope, and it's not going to go my way at all ever if I allow my muscles to atrophy. And there are so many other things, I hope in several years that I'll be able to have grandkids, and I want to be able to get in the floor with my grandkids and play and get back up out of the floor all by myself without help. right? So there's just, I don't know, it's been on my heart. Just do something. You know, if you can't do the cardio, get your steps in. If you can't walk outside, walk inside. If you just have a teeny tiny little apartment, walk freaking circles in your living room. Man, I have walked so many laps just back and forth, which I do have a large living room. It's very long. I am able to get a lot of steps. But you don't have to go buy some fancy walking pad to get steps in. You don't even have to buy shoes to get steps in, okay? You literally just get up and walk. And if 10,000 steps is overwhelming, do 8,500. If 8,500 is overwhelming, do 5,000. Just do something, man. Something is better than nothing, you know? And my girls, they work out with Carly Green 5 days a week. And it's extremely intense, and I wish that I could do those workouts too, but she always says, you know, if all that you have to give is 40%, if you can come to your workout and you give that 40%, you've given 100% for that workout. So, if your energy is down, if you're not feeling it, if you're just feeling ick or whatever, give that 40%. Rest as you need to rest, and do better next time. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm rambling, but I hope it's a little bit encouraging. Just do something. If it's overwhelming to do all of the things, don't do all of the things. If the full intensity is overwhelming, don't do full intensity, but do something. It is important to move your body in some way, shape, or form. It is important to build your strength. It's not about being skinny. It's not about being a supermodel. It's about being healthy and being strong to do the things that you want to do in your life. So